Welcome to Spitz Creativz. I'm your host Jesse Wakaba, and today we're joined here with Njeri, an artist, an R&B soul artist. For those who don't know you, can you just give a
Hi, I'm Njeri. I'm 20 years old. I'm an R&B, Afrofusion soul artist from Nairobi, and yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Njeri, I just want to ask you about how fast you fell in love with music and how it influenced you to start writing.
Okay. So as a child, my mom played a lot of classic 105. So I listened to a lot of older music, and I think that really influenced me to write and just do more softer music as opposed to like hip hop. Like today, there's a lot of hip hop and everything, yeah, which is still amazing. But I think my taste is more for the softer music. So that's what I do, and that's what I tend to write. It's very emotional. Just my feel, just feels. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. And then how I started writing, let me tell you. Last year in December, I got COVID. I thought I was gonna die. So I was like, you know what? Let me see what I can do here to keep me busy in isolation. And funny enough, I was able to write a song. The first song I wrote was Chafua. So that one, I was in the bathroom. I don't know why I started writing. Then that's what I came up with. And then I was like, Allah, come back and write a song. So let me just see where this goes. At that time, I was in law school. Then after that, after nearly dying, I was like, let me take a break and just see where this goes. Like, let me follow my passion. Like, if I'm gonna die, let me die happy. Then, like, do something that I loved. And yeah, pretty much that's how it came about. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think so. Yeah.
You started releasing music again. At the point where you're releasing music. Like you were releasing it.
Yeah.
I also want to talk about that process where you left love art and now coming back and falling in love with music again. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so Chafua is off my EP Dimensions. So why I named it Dimensions was because I thought it would be like a series type thing, but then that didn't go as planned. Yeah, I just cut that idea out. I was like, let me start afresh. Yeah, so that little break that I had, I was just writing. I wasn't really I wasn't in the studio much, so it was just vibes during that time. So yeah, I was just relaxing, taking my time, getting inspiration for more music. So yeah, that was it. It wasn't anything major. Yeah, just that. That's it.
How do you describe also writing music again and that process? Like what type of mindset you have to be when you're writing a song and you're putting down lyrics?
For me,
you have to be in a certain type of mindset.
I have to be my feelings, because for me I'd like it to be raw and just emotional, be it happy, sad, whatever it is. Like I have to feel something. I can't just write a song, like it has to be what I'm feeling in that moment. So yeah, that's basically it. And there's really no process for me. It's either get the beat first or just get words. Like whatever I'm feeling, I just write it down, then do something with it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And also seeing that you're working with Mr.
Yes. Soon, yeah.
How's that process?
It's fun because we're boys, so it's vibes. It's always vibes, good vibes. Yeah, so it's been super cool because like even for soon he called me, he was like, can you please tell me something? I was like, yeah, sure. And I didn't know what it was. I heard the song, I was like, this is crazy. This is actually crazy, and thank you for actually putting me on it. So yeah, that was it. Like for soon, I did that in one night because I just had to do like the background vocals. Then yeah, because he said it made the song whole. Because for me it was eretho. I don't know if that makes any sense. The song was beautiful to me. The words, everything was cool. So yeah, I talk a lot. I'm so sorry. Like.
No, it's fine. I love that you're expressing yourself.
Yeah,
and once you feel comfortable and also give fans to understand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how do you feel your fans reacted to the Dimensions in a sense, like, because it was only 3 songs.
Yeah.
It wasn't as much as the fans really.
Yeah.
It was 3 songs, and how do you feel that how people reacted to it in the formats that's been out?
The The reaction.
Like the reaction.
It was crazy for me. Like I didn't expect it to blow up like that because there was so many stories. Like I'd open Instagram and I'm just seeing I've been mentioned in so many stories. I was like, what the heck? The heck? Like guys actually listening to me. I was like, wow. Okay, cool. So I got a lot of love for summer vibes because I feel like that's what a lot of us do. Just vibe out with your friends. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Just vibing out. And also Never Be. I feel like that was my favorite one on the track because it was emotional. It was a character development experience for me. So I put in the music. So yeah, Never Be was my character development. So my heart was broken, guys. My heart was broken. But it's okay. We move. Yeah.
I also saw you in Kahosha's video. Looking good.
Oh yeah. That was so much fun.
I saw you.
It was so much fun to shoot.
How is it been also, because you're around him also as well, and he's also such a creative mind, how he has 4 projects as well,
Yeah.
I think 4 albums, and just being around him and
Yeah.
just being around your friends who are also artists, do they inspire you in a sense?
Of course,
do they
yes.
give you ideas as well?
Of course they do. Like all of them have such good and pure energy. It's like you're just in a room filled with creative energy and love. It's so nice. Like I'm so glad I met them because it's like I think we all have that understanding of just having this passion and drive to do something that's so unconventional in the Kenyan industry, in the Kenyan scene, as Kenyan children with African parents, like all of us. I think at some point we all took a break from school, so it's like we relate on that level as well. So
I just wanted to ask you another question as well.
yeah,
What age did you start singing? Something like
singing.
Even though if it's like singing in the shower.
I started really young. I don't even know what age it was, but I think I've always been singing. Yeah, I have. I used to be in the choir when I was in primary school. After that, I stopped being in the choir in high school. I wasn't in the choir anymore. Then I just used to do karaoke. That's it. That kept me going because honestly, I feel like if I didn't do that, I'd have lost my voice. Not my voice really, but like that passion for it, kinda. Yeah. So it kept it going and kept my voice in check. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Karaoke at home. Yeah.
I heard you mention about how when your mom used to play like classical music, classical R&B.
Yes.
I also want you to talk about your musical influences.
Okay. Right now I'm really heavy on Aria? One of them. Yeah. She did Away, Bloody Samaritan. What else? Yeah. Like her discography for me is just really nice. Thames, Whitney Houston, Lauryn Hill, SZA. I love her voice. Not a side chick though, love her voice. Bands. What else? Who else? Michael Jackson. He was super good. And for me, like with Michael Jackson, what I liked about him was like when he got on stage, he was like a totally different person, such a good performer. But then he was so chilled. Like his voice, singing and talking was so different. I found that so crazy. Like he was a multi-dimensional person to me. That's what I thought. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much. That's it. Yeah.
And also with music and the process of making an EP or even an album. Is there anything in the works that you have?
Yes, I do. I have an album and a project coming out. Yeah.
How is that? How was that whole process of now writing a whole album, making project, and also because I have the knowledge that it's not all the songs that get into the album. Because there's some songs that you really fuck with and maybe don't get into the album.
Yeah.
And also how is it also being independent in the sense that it's you who is putting out your music out there, you're not working for a record label, and what's your view on also a record label?
Personally, I would choose to remain independent because I feel like with record labels a lot of the time your creative independence and your creativity is kind of limited in terms of what you put out, what you can put out. And then sometimes you have to buy yourself out if you don't like your contract anymore or something changes. That's a bit much for me. I'd rather just remain independent. Yes, it's a bit harder to get the money and everything, but you're doing what you want to do. You get what I mean? So yeah. And then the album. Okay, so my album is called Drugs. It's an acronym. Dear Romance, You Got Sweet. So it's a story. It's a story fictional one.
You really thought it was
Not really actually. Because
how did it come to fruition? You thought about the name, also acronyms towards, like, you said it's called
drugs. Yeah.
like how you thought about it.
So, okay, I'd always wanted to write a song called High Off You, yeah? Or something to do with being high on love. So, okay, whenever you think high, you think drugs or alcohol, something, you know? So I was like, okay, let me see how I can tie this in to a title. So I was like, okay, drugs, what can that signify, you know? And what's the story that I'm telling? So that's just how that came about. It took me like 5 minutes to think about that. I was like, okay, this makes sense, kind of, yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll go with it. It was just a thought, yeah. Then,
how do you keep yourself inspired, really, in the sense that, because you're telling me you're doing music full time?
yeah.
And how you experimented at first as well. So you can talk to that stuff.
Oh.
Feel comfortable with
I am, yeah.
but
Familiar.
like how you got the confidence to be like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. All the sides.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about how you fell in love with music again. In the sense that you came back to it.
Yeah.
I want to do this. And did your parents also support you?
Oof. At first, okay, let me start with the law school story. For me, let me tell you, one thing I am is I'm 100% transparent. I'm honest with myself and everybody else. It's like law, I don't think it was ever for me. I feel like it was an idea that was put into my head ever since I was a kid. Just because, okay, not that I liked to argue, but I always had valid points when arguing. But you know, some things, like, it's not even rocket science. Like, this is here, 2 and 2. It's like, it's logic. That's it. Nothing else. So from there, like, people used to tell me I'd be a good lawyer. Then it got in my head, and I was like, alright, that's my plan. Like, my future was planned out. Like, everything was planned out. So went to law school. Let me tell you, second semester, I was already looking for reasons to stay. So I'm like, if you're looking for reasons to stay, there's a problem. So, okay, I went to my second semester, then I got COVID. Then I was like, you know what, if I'm dying, as I said earlier, I'm dying happy. Not about to be miserable just for a bag. There's no way in hell. So yeah, so that's how that happened. And I took the break. My dad was furious. He was so furious because I just told him, Dad, don't pay school fees, don't pay the tuition for the semester. I'll tell you why. And he was like, okay, is everything okay? I'm sure he thought I was pregnant or something. Like, bro, like, what the heck? No. So yeah, so I just told him that, then we talked. He really thought I was lost, like, he thought I was a lost cause, like, on God. He told me that to my face, like, okay. But then, like, even pulling back from law school, it made me realize how much of a mental toll it was taking on me, because I had like 8 classes a semester, and it was a lot of work. And I didn't realize that my mental health was deteriorating when I was in law school, because when I pulled back, everyone was like, you're glowing different. I was like, Allah, okay, cool. Now I'm actually happy. I'm doing what I love doing. So,
but also, if you're going to describe to someone your sound, and how your sound is, and how someone who has never listened to Njeri doesn't know how music sounds. Because I noticed also when I was listening to Dimension, Chafua dance.
Yeah.
Chafua dance. I felt like there was a bit of like an Afro type of thing.
Yes.
So I could also tell you're also a very experimental artist.
Yeah.
In the sense that you try new things.
Yeah.
So like if you're going to describe to someone your sound and how Njeri sounds, you know.
I would say honestly, I just mainly focus on vocals and vibes. That's it. I don't think I have a sound. Like even saying I'm an R&B artist, like / Afrofusion. I don't think I have a genre like that. I really don't think I have a genre. I'm yet to discover what my genre, quote unquote, is. But as you said, I love experimenting with different sounds. For me, whatever sounds good sounds good. That's it. That's also how I listen to my music. Like I don't listen to like a specific genre. I listen to everything. If it sounds good, it sounds good. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
So it's just a mixture of like what you're feeling in a sense.
Yes.
Can you see that?
Yeah. So say if I'm sad, I'll probably go for like an R&B type beat. Then if I'm happy, maybe like an Afro beat there, you know? Yeah, that's it. Just good vibes. Just all the way good vibes. That's it. Yeah.
I've loved having you on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I just want you to shout out to your fans in new music that's coming out. Also, your new music that's come out this year, Dimensions, please go stream that. It's on all streaming platforms. I want you also as well.
Yes.
Stream that. Go listen to Soon on Mr. K's album. Go check that out.
Yeah.
And also,
Thank you so much.
just
Thank you guys for having me. New music coming your way soon. I have a music video coming out soon. It has a backstory that I'll explain later. Yeah, the song is called Go Keisha. So Keisha is my late alter ego. So the song is about how she moves crazy. So yeah, pretty much. So hopefully, if you've ever seen me tweak out there, I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, that's what the song is about. As I said, transparency, guys, transparency. We all have our moments where we grow, we learn, and everything. So yeah, that's it. So thank you so much, and yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah.
love having you.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you got that juju and you used it on me. Now I can't move. Stuck in place, cause you know how to work the middle. To the left, to